And we have a new company to bring you today that is underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued, and of course, we're bringing it to you first. Now, before I get into this company, you guys, if you like these videos, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. And this is how we do it. We evaluate early stage companies. We break them down, explain to you why we like them, and then we watch them and we try to buy them when they're low and sell them when they're high. That's the rich system. That's the rich method. You too can join the trading club. All you got to do is go to richpigsdaily.com and you too can join the growing community, the growing global community. So why do I like Spey Resources Corp? I love lithium. I love electric vehicles. This is a golden era for electric vehicles, and Spey Resources, being a junior lithium miner, is in the right position to benefit from this explosion in lithium and the explosion in electric vehicles, because there is no electric vehicles without lithium. Lithium is the key ingredient in electric vehicles and in having electric vehicles be on the road. It doesn't happen without lithium. So in my opinion, this is a company you need to put on your watch list, put on your radar. Very undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. Never heard anybody talk about them before. And that's what we do best. We bring you the picks that no one's ever heard of first. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into it today. We're going to break it down. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope you're enjoying your summer. I know it was a big red day yesterday. Looks like the market's doing a big rebound today. So it looks as though we had a big red day, the worst red day in months. We've had 5 red days in a row in the market, and it looks as though we are heading up today for a green day. So hopefully the red and the downtrend is behind us and it's over. And let's get into why I like this company. We're going to get right into it. So been a big fan of lithium. I brought you guys Standard Lithium first. They just moved over to the New York Stock Exchange, and congratulations for anyone who got into Standard Lithium. And like I said, I've been a huge fan of lithium for quite a long time. Standard Lithium was one of our picks a couple of years ago. I remember giving you that pick from our Dominican villa in the Dominican Republic and thinking this is a really good company that has a chance. And they were around $1 at that point, and now they're trading around $7 a couple of years later. That's what we do here. We identify undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies first before anyone else on the planet. And that's what we're doing again, right here, right now, today, live and interactive. So lithium is the fuel for the green revolution. It's one of the reasons why Elon Musk has been so successful with Tesla, because he's introduced electric vehicles and it's been a huge success. So there is an Incahuasi Salar Salta Province lithium project. AIS Resources is the project manager. 2 major aquifers located 145 ppm lithium and strong brine flow. TEM geophysics shows lithium, potassium, magnesium salts at 50 to 80 meter depths coming closer to the surface in the east. Next exploration production steps are, so these guys are just on the point that they're going to start producing, drilling up to 4 exploration wells, enlarging 2 drill holes to production wells of 500 liters per minute, in parallel getting the University of Melbourne pilot plant EcoSolve trademark results, build a camp on the site or in town of Tolar Grande, 45 kilometers away, draw down funding for $15 million for a large pilot plant with approximately 100-ton capacity, complete 175 million USD funding. Wow. And US 60 million drawdown and construct a plant over 18 months. That's a big project for a stock trading at 38 cents. Commence production in January 2023. So this is the Incahuasi Solar Lithium Project. You can see the zones. The figure right shows Poquitos Solar, the proximity and road from Incahuasi Solar to Poquitos Solar. Figure left shows sampling points and the TEM geophysics lines where high lithium values and low B, Mg, and K values. The area on the left is ideal to establish a plant and not on salt flats. Figure left shows the lithium surface concentration. So the Incahuasi Solar Salta Province Lithium Project. Chemical analysis of the Incahuasi is excellent chemistry with lithium at 144.74 ppms price per millions and low values of boron, calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Total dissolved solids, high suspend solids, low SG good at 1.204. The Incahuasi Solar capital expenditure, as you can see, this is where the funds are going to go. Huge project. The capital structure will be USD 60 million in equity drawdown facility, non-binding term sheet in place with USD 175 million debt, Latam Bank. Negotiations already are underway. Huge, huge project. Profit and loss based on current prices, 10,000 ton lithium carbonate plant. EBITDA, 83 million in EBITDA, payback 2.83 years on 200 million shares, and it breaks down the price to earnings at 15 times. They believe that, wow, this should be a $6 to $7 stock, folks. And we're talking about a 38 cent stock right now. Unbelievable. These are some of the images from the project site. And remember, guys, we love to bring you guys these picks early and often. And this is a very early stage project that has a chance to be absolutely absurd how big this could get. Poquitos Solar Salta Province Lithium Project. AIS Resources has expanded USD 1.5 million in drilling, sampling, and assaying brines on Poquitos 1 and 2, 800 hectares and 532 hectares, respectively. TEM geophysics shows lithium, potassium, magnesium salts at 200 to 400 meter depths with aquifer flow measured at 75,000 liters per minute for more than 5.5 hours. Next exploration production steps are drilling up to 2 exploration wells on Poquitos 2, enlarging 2 drill holes to production wells of 10,000 liters per minute with chokes to limit water pressure. In parallel, getting the University of Melbourne pilot plant EcoSolve results from 240 liters of brine shipped, built a camp in the town of Poquitos, 10 kilometers away, draw down funding for US 15 million for a large pilot plant with approximately 100-ton capacity at Poquitos. Acquire 8 times 30,000 liter trucks to truck the brine to Incahuasi plant 90 kilometers away. Commence production in January 2023. So this is the Poquitos Solar Salta Province and Lithium Project. If you guys like these videos, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. If you're live, we are live and interactive. And love to know what you guys think about this so far. I'm going to break down some more here. So the brine flow from wells at 75,000 liters a minute and 125 ppms price per million, lithium. TEM geophysics shows lithium, potassium, magnesium salts at 200 to 400 meter depths with aquifer flow measured at 75,000 liters a minute for more than 5.5 hours, dark red area. Picture below shows high flow rate of brine from aquifers. So the Spey management team, one of the key things that we always look at is the management team. You need to know who's the team behind the deal. Have they done it before? Do they have a track record of success? Who is the team behind the deal? I've actually interviewed the CEO, very impressed with Nader Vatanchi, the CEO and director of Spey Resources Corp. Nader Vatanchi has spent the last 9 years in finance, starting with Edward Jones and IG Wealth Management in 2012, where he spent a combined 6 years before selling his business to pursue his entrepreneurial goals. I'm not going to go through all of the management, but you could see that they've got a team of success, including Ian Graham, who's been in the mining industry for 20 years. You can see the technical exploration team. And lithium prices as of June 2021. Here's EcoSolve. I touched base a little bit about EcoSolve. And let's go through that. You know that I'm a huge fan of share structure and breaking down the fundamentals. and the fundamentals in this company are solid. Shares issued and outstanding, you know, if it's under 100 million, I love it. If it's under 50 million, it's bingo. Shares issued and outstanding, 62.9 million, really tight. 2.2 million stock options, 9 million warrants, fully diluted warrants at 22 cents and at 40 cents, 11 million. Compensation in shares, 362,000. Shares issued under Silver Basin Property, 1.9 million. And shares issuable under Kaslo Silver Property option agreement, 367,962. So a fully diluted cap structure of 88,035,442 shares, fully diluted so far for a company that has a chance to absolutely explode. And once again, we're bringing it to you first. I mean, it's what we do. It's what we do best. We've been doing it for a long time, and we're going to continue to do it. And we're going to continue to do it better than anyone else in the galaxy, on the planet. And that is our modus operandi. You can see here, Spey Resources Corp, up 333% over the last 6 months. So huge success. Follow them, Spey Resources Corp. Now I'm going to show you, that was their PowerPoint. I'm going to show you some of the news that's come in recently. All right. I'm going to show you some of the news that's come in recently. And we love to break down all the news so you guys understand everything intrinsically. All right. So this is the recent news for Spey Resources, and the symbol in Canada is SPEY. The symbol in America is SPEYF. It is on the Canadian Securities Exchange in Canada. It is on the OTC Pinks in America, and in Frankfurt, Germany, under the symbol 2J5. Spey Resources completes geophysics at Incahuasi with large aquifer identified. So this was just the recent news on July 14th. So you can see this has been one of the catalysts for the news recently. Announced has completed the transient electromagnetic survey at the Incahuasi Salar. The survey has identified at least 2 major aquifers. Big news. Line 1 was the northernmost line, and line 3 was the southernmost line. The frequencies were used were 25 Hz and 5 Hc, and noise was eliminated using different frequencies were required. The brine pink areas have the lowest resistivity, which indicated presence of potassium and lithium. So you can see the charts. And the TEM lines were sampled for lithium at the surface, which is usually much lower in concentration than in the aquifer at depth, and grades of 145 parts per million were recorded on the surface. We are preparing for drill locations now that the aquifers have been identified and the surface sampling completed. 240 liters of brine from 3 locations have been taken and will be sent to Melbourne, Australia to be processed by the University of Melbourne in the pilot plant facility. Nader Vatanchi, CEO, commented, "We are making great progress at Incahuasi Salar, having identified at least 2 major aquifers, ideal chemistry from the surface sampling, and the project team able to mobilize shortly to commence drilling. Our geology team is putting together historical data with the new geophysics and geochemistry data to optimize the drilling locations. I'm delighted with the progress our team has made so far." Qualified person, Phil Thomas, is the BCE geologists, and a qualified person as identified under NI 43-101 regulations, has reviewed the technical information that forms the basis of proportions of this news release and has approved the disclosure herein. Mr. Thomas is independent of the company, but discloses that he is a shareholder of Spey. About Spey Resources Corp. Spey Resources Corp is a Canadian mineral exploration company which holds an option to acquire 100% interest in the Candela II Lithium Brine Project, located in the Incahuasi Salar, Salta Province in Argentina, through its wholly owned subsidiary Tech One Lithium Resources Corp. Spey also holds an option to acquire a 100% undivided interest in the Silver Basin Project, located in the Revelstoke mining division of British Columbia, as well as an option to acquire 100% interest in the Kaslo Silver Project, west of Kaslo, British Columbia. So that's a recent press release that was also just published just a week ago. And now what I want to do is I want to show you, good morning, Crypto Man. Now what I want to do is I want to show you their website. So we're going to see their website. Here we go. So this is the website. As you guys can see the website now, and the website is speyresources.ca. All right. So you guys can see website, and it is Spey Resources Corp. And the CEO and director matter goes through, it's on the YouTube. I don't want to share it because of copyright purposes. He goes through some information about the company, so feel free to review that on their website. And you can see the Incahuasi Salar, one of the big projects. Pleased to announce that it has begun exploration activities in the Salar de Incahuasi, otherwise known as the Incahuasi Project, the lithium triangle in the province of Salta, located approximately 45 kilometers from the township of Tolar Grande in Argentina. And you can see the full presentation on their website. And this is in the lithium triangle. So the lithium triangle is a key area of major exploration. I think everyone should be aware of this zone and this region. So areas of operations, the lithium triangle in Argentina is where 58% of the world's lithium reserves are believed to exist. That's right. 58% of the world's lithium reserves are believed to exist in the lithium triangle, and that is where they're holding their explorations. Huge, 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 huge. And you can see here that there are some other big names in the area that are putting Spey's name among the giants, which also gives them a lot of credibility because there's some big names in this region. So typically with mining, if you want to have success, you want to be where there's some majors. So what they're doing is they're going where there is expectancy and expectation of major reserves. So this is typically a very good sign of what's to come. All right, in addition to that, so you can see here on the website, Spey Resources providing resources for unprecedented demand due to the adoption of the battery storage plus production by global gigafactories. Demand for lithium is sending the resource into major growth in markets, And I believe this is going to be one of the hottest sectors in the world for the next 5 to 10 years as we start seeing more and more electric vehicles on the road. Spey's big advantage appears to be in their technology, specifically the EcoSolve lithium extraction process. And this may be the biggest thing to focus on, providing the company a competitive advantage and opening the opportunity to find projects that have been abandoned by other companies. So what happens is you find companies that start drilling, start mining, and for whatever reason, the price of mining goes up, the company runs out of cash, something goes wrong, and the company stops mining. And then what you typically will see was new miners will come in, they will take over the project, and they'll turn it into a profitable project. And this is what they're looking to do here. So EcoSolve lithium extraction process may be the best thing to focus on, providing the company competitive advantage, opening the opportunity to find projects that have been abandoned by other companies because they can't solve the problem that EcoSolve technology does, namely removal of other metals during the extraction process. This is what makes them unique, and this is what I think could potentially put them on the map as a major player. Third, another big point would be supply and demand for lithium, and conversely, the rising cost of lithium. It's not just the demand that's tied to electric vehicles, but also to energy storage solutions, as well as consumer electronics. Lithium is needed for batteries, and there is no real substitute. So the two projects, the lithium triangle, first one being the Candela II project, and the second, the most recent, being the Puquitos 1 and Puquitos 2. A large amount of money has already been invested by AIS and Expiration infrastructure prior to the agreement. These projects are focused on lithium brines. How does this prove more advantageous than other forms of lithium mining, thus beneficial to Spey in terms of time to production? You can see battery metals, and raw materials such as lithium, nickel, and cobalt are used to produce battery metals. These precious resources create high caliber batteries. Lithium high electrical conductivity allows for the transition to clean energy with the lightest of metals. There are no known replacement element on the market to achieve unrivaled performance for electric vehicles. The surge demand for these metals to power personal electronics and electric vehicles will drive the need for battery metals to over a $20 billion value by 2027. These projects are focused on lithium brines. All right. So this is a game-changing technology, and this is what Spey Resources is all about. Now, I will be interviewing the CEO. Stay tuned to that. I've actually done the interview. We're just editing it, and I'm believing the video should be out on Thursday. So stay tuned to that. I expect that video should be out shortly for everyone to review. These are the projects. And Spey Resources is harnessing the power of lithium, exploring highly prospective properties with environmentally sound practices and highly technical, skilled teams. So this is their website. Feel free to go to their website, do your due diligence, do your research. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for information and education purposes. Please do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. If you like the video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. You can see here, lithium is a special element and was the only metal produced in the Big Bang that created the universe 13.7 billion years ago. Wow. You can see the lithium uses. Lithium is the third element in the periodic table, containing three protons in the atomic nucleus, a highly reactive alkali metal. It has excellent heat and electrical conductivity. These characteristics make it extremely useful for the manufacturing of lithium-ion batteries for electronics and electric cars. Its superior high energy density, durability, and thermal resistance is ideal for its use in the modern world. Over 50% of the mined lithium is used for battery power. And lithium supply, Briny lakes, known as solars, have the highest concentration of mineable lithium. These mines are prevalent in 6 world countries: Australia, Chile, China, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and Portugal. In 2019, over 76,000 tons of output were produced. Electric vehicles would drive a lithium supply crunch. The end of the ice age is in the near future. The UBS predicted by 2025, over 20% of the automakers market will be electric vehicles and over 50% by 2030. The lithium market was a $4 billion market in 2019 with a projected $8.24 billion worth in 2027. The growth of companies producing sustainable alternatives for transportation is driven by the adoption of the electric vehicle. The current global reserve of lithium is estimated at 73 million tons. Lithium demand is one of the most in-demand commodities across the globe, given its immense use and benefits, especially in the battery market. According to a report by Deloitte, analysts have a consensus that the demand for lithium will double or even triple by 2030, which means there's a major shortage, and why we need to identify early-stage lithium companies now. It is predicted the global demand will reach over 1.79 million metric tons by 2030. Lithium is critical to meet the needs of an ever-evolving renewable energy source. So this is the website, speyresources.ca. And let's quickly take a look at the markets. Hopefully we have a big rebound day after yesterday. We had a really tough day yesterday, a lot of red all over the markets. And today we see, I'm going to pull up Spey Resources here for you. All right. All right, and we're going to pull up Spey Resources chart on Webull. I'm going to share that right now. So you can see that they're currently at 38.5 cents. And if we go back a year, you can see that they're at 6 cents. So this has already been a success. It's come from 6 cents to a high of 67. Obviously, it's retraced from 67. It wasn't going to stay up there at its all-time highs, like most stocks. And it's retraced from 67 back down to where we are right now at around 38. And it's kind of creating somewhat of a floor here at 38 now. All right. So let's see. So you can see here, it's kind of creating a floor at these levels. You could say it's kind of creating a floor right at these levels, and it might be positioning itself for another big move up, an extension of this move back up. And maybe we see it go back up to 67, 68 cents and even higher with some of the news and some of the things that we've talked about recently. I think there's a very good possibility. And remember, it's SPEY in Canada and SPEYF in America, Spey Resources. So I'd love to know what you guys think about these videos. If you like the video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Crypto Man. What do you guys think of Spey Resources Corp? I love to bring you guys undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies before they explode. We brought you guys Standard Lithium first. You can see all the videos on YouTube. We actually have a playlist right on the homepage of Rich TV Live. We brought you that stock at $1. Today, the stock is on the New York Stock Exchange and trades over $7. In fact, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at Standard Lithium. Standard Lithium is currently at $6 now. I guess it had a little bit of a dip, but it was at $7 last week. I guess it had a dip yesterday with, like most stocks, went down to $6, but we brought you this pick at $1. So it went from $1. Last week it was at $7.44. That's a 600% gain for Standard Lithium, and we brought it to you early stage when nobody knew their name, when they're at $1. Well, what do you think's happening here with Spey? We're bringing you Spey currently at 38 cents, and I just broke down why I think that they could go way higher potentially. I think the chances for these guys going up is dramatic. I think that their potential is incredible. And I think it's a company that everybody should put on their watch list and everyone should put on their radar. SPEY in Canada, SPEYF in America. Put them on your watch list, put them on your radar, currently at 29 cents in America. And you can see this is the chart in America. So very similar to the Canadian chart. It's been trending up. And electric vehicles, like I said, is one of the hottest sectors in the world because electric vehicles is one of the hottest sectors in the world. And lithium is one of the key ingredients in electric vehicles. So I believe everybody should put this company on their radar, put it on your watch list. And I'd love to get your feedback. What do you guys think? Do you like this stock? Are you positioning yourself in this stock? Do you think about buying this stock? Has it gone up too much? Are you waiting for a dip? Now, remember, we are strictly for information and education purposes. Don't immediately go and buy a stock just because we talk about it. That's craziness, okay? We talk about more stocks than anyone else in the world. So you can't just immediately go and buy the stock. Put it on your watch list. Put it on your radar. Join our trading community. Go to richpigsdaily.com. Join the trading club. There's a free access to the membership. There's also a VIP membership for the members that want more picks, more information, more training. We've built an education center on Rich Pigs Daily where we've now done over 60 hours of trading education that's fully proprietary, that's unique to us and to our community. And we've identified within our trainings over the last, I would say close to 8 months now, we've identified more undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies than anyone else on the planet. We've also told you buy and sell zones for many stocks that have been bang on. We've told you stocks that we thought were going to go down that have in advance. We talked to you about stocks that we thought were going to go up that have in advance. And we're going to continue to, and we do it every single week. And we're going to continue to do it every step of the way throughout our evolution as a club and as a community here at Rich TV Live. But I want you to realize that something. You can't just immediately go and buy a stock just because we talk about it. It's all about timing. It's all about positioning. Put them on your watch list, put them on your radar. And remember that Rich TV Live is strictly for information and education purposes. Please do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Oh, look at this. While we're live, surprise, surprise, Spey Resources is up 5% in America right now at 31 cents. Up 5%. You could see Standard Lithium having a very nice day, up 14% right now. Congratulations to members on Standard Lithium. And let's see if Spey Resources is up so far in Canada. Look at that. So, and we're also up in Canada, currently at 39 cents, up just slightly right now, 1%. So, in my opinion, this is a company that everyone should be aware of. Early stage lithium company that has a chance to be absolutely enormous. Stay tuned to my CEO interview. Should be out on Thursday. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We bring you the winners and we bring them to you first. Thank you for watching. It's your boy Rich and I'm out. Spey Resources, what do you think? Comment down below. Could be another big winner. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live and I'm out. Stay tuned to the CEO interview on Thursday. Looks like a green day in the markets. Happy trading, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace. And make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. So every single time we go live, like today, you get access first. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.